Tennessee.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you all. Congratulations on your nominations. I know you're ready to get today over with and then move forward with the process. Mr. Fink, I want to come to you. Memphis, it is one of our nation's logistics hubs. You've got all the railroads, you've got FedEx, you've got the river, the Port of Memphis, and I've heard so much from people in Memphis who work in the logistics arena, people that work with rail. They are very concerned about the intermodal rail yards in Memphis. I've had a couple of businesses actually describe it, saying it looks like a war zone because of cargo theft, which is a terrible problem. It is an increasing problem with the gangs that are there. But as administrator, I would like to know how you're going to work with communities like Memphis and how you're going to address what is a growing problem nationwide, which is cargo theft.
Thank you for the question, Senator. I had not heard of the issues in Memphis. I've seen over the years, particularly out in Southern California, where the trains were broken into while they were moving. So it's an issue that we need to sit down and talk with. I think the security folks from the railroads, our folks at FRA, we can sit down and find out what's going on and talk with the local communities. You have my word that if confirmed, I will work on that and we will try to come up with some.
Well, it is happening, and I would take the opportunity to highlight with you. This is happening, and it is a significant problem, and we would like to see some attention placed on solving this problem. Not a lot of time for talking. Action is past due. So an appropriate, timely assessment and action would be appreciated on that.
Yes, Senator.
Thank you. Mr. Fogel, Tennessee's a growing place. And I was just talking about what I call the Trump bump that has certainly our state has seen it. We've had since the November election 30 job or corporate announcements, companies that are landing their projects in Tennessee, about 1,900 new jobs, $1.2 billion in capital projects since the November election. And about half of that, pardon me, half of that investment is direct foreign investment. So it is important to our state that there be a participation and an awareness at the federal level. So when you're looking at handling global markets, what I would like to know is how are you going to work with states like Tennessee as they work to attract more direct foreign investment?
Yes, Senator, thank you for that question. As you're alluding to, the Global Markets Division of the Department of Commerce does focus on foreign direct investment into the United States, primarily through Select USA. In fact, their conference is going on right now. Unfortunately, I can't attend as a citizen. Obviously, I wouldn't go in official capacity because I'm here. But that's the mission of that team, is every day to attract foreign direct investment and then help guide foreign investors to various states based on what the investors are looking for and what the different states offer. I'd be happy to work with you about Tennessee specifically and learn more.
Well, we've got a great story to tell. One area, and Senator Cantwell and I were just chatting about this, we've got the American Music Tourism Act, and we're trying to get this run through the pipeline. Tennessee had 144 million visitors last year and $30.6 billion in direct spending in the state. And of course, music and entertainment is an enormous part of that. And I'd love for you to talk for just a moment how you can partner up on the entertainment industry as we look at this global marketplace and bringing that tourism to the U.S.
Absolutely, Senator. That is a big priority, that being tourism, travel and tourism into the United States. Global Markets does play a role in that, but there's an Office of Travel and Tourism, I'm sure you're familiar with, within the Department of Commerce, and they're dedicated to interagency efforts and working with states, et cetera, to promote tourism. And I know with, the World Cup and the Olympics and the events you're talking about in Tennessee, there's a lot to do, and it's a big priority of the president.
Sounds good. Thank you.
I recognize that